I'm Steve Hayward, and I'm a professor in the English department here at Colorado College. If you know one thing about Colorado College, it's that we run on something called the block plan, where you take one class at a time and where we teach one class at a time. And people often ask us, how does that change our approach to teaching and learning? So I thought it'd be interesting to get together some colleagues of mine to ask them about the way in which the block plan changes what they do in the classroom. Let's start with Professor Sawyer from Race, Ethnicity, and Migration Studies.
Thanks, Stephen. I think in addition to being able to focus on one thing, the size of the classroom also allows us to really dig into the material that we're focusing on. Take, for instance, I teach a class on the thinking and work of Frantz Fanon. During his career, he produced 4 books, so it allows a small group of students over the course of 3.5 weeks to read all of those books in sequence and have really detailed discussions about this complicated material. Otherwise, you'd be distracted by other courses, so it allows us to really have a type of focus that's unique, I think, in education.
Professor Steckenbiller from German Studies, what's language like on the block plan?
I would say for us, it's mainly about community and immersion. And it's really amazing to see how much progress students make in a really short period of time, going from maybe not knowing any German at all to then being able to have quite elaborate conversations at the end of the block. And then a big thing for us too is to learn about German history and culture in combination with the language and actually go into Germany. And what you see behind me here is Lüneburg in northern Germany, just 30 minutes from Hamburg. And we have a fall semester program there. And because of the block plan, my colleagues and I are actually able to go with students. So we take turns, we each go for a block. Students can go for 2 blocks or for 4 blocks. And they can really see for themselves what it's like to live in Germany, experience the culture, be immersed in the culture, and engage in hands-on and experiential learning, which is possible because of the block plan. And that's really what we want students to do. In addition, of course, to learning about current topics that are connected to their courses, like maybe visiting with nonprofits, working with refugees. And I think that's a really big advantage of the block plan for us.
Professor Benegale from the music department, what's music like on the block plan?
Music on the block plan takes all sorts of wonderful different forms. We've got courses in music history, music theory, digital music production, composition, and everything in between. And the wonderful thing about music on the block plan is you can dive in, you can make, you can create, you can learn, and you can share. I think one of the wonderful new opportunities taking place here at Colorado College is our alliance with the Colorado Springs Fine Arts Center. And that's a new space for students to share out their work to the community, but also gain additional professional experience in all the different realms of the performing arts.
The block plan means different things to different professors in different disciplines, but at bottom, it's the single radical idea that students learn more effectively, that art can be made more effectively when it's the one thing that you do, when you do one thing at a time. And I think for me, as somebody who teaches creative writing at Colorado College, that single difference is a big difference. In other colleges, in other universities, students have to be very shrewd about balancing their time. They take 5, 6 classes at once. And the thing that often gets the shortest attention is the creative arts, particularly if the student is talented and is able to just show up into a writing class and whatever they put in is going to be pretty good or good enough. Here, you have a block, a month, to particularly focus on your craft. And that makes a huge difference. We can't wait to see you in the fall. And thanks all of you for being part of this. Now, everybody, wave through your virtual backgrounds.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.